This is Tom, the Lone Wolf Prepper. It's September 18th, 2024. And I want to do a video today about the cheat and the steal the Democrats are going to try to attempt for the election. Now, I don't know if anybody else has heard it, but there's a commercial on YouTube with a teacher talking about how she's talking to her seniors about going out and vote. And it may take a few days to count the votes, but don't worry. Your vote's secure and in safe hands. It's a Democratic funded commercial. Now tell me, that don't sound like they're trying to prepare the public where it may take days to count the votes. Well, it's going to be a Trump landslide. It shouldn't take too long. Okay? But this is crazy. They expect us to believe this. What happened to the days before Bush and Al Gore, where everybody knew who the president was going to be by midnight, where machines weren't a major factor, okay, no early voting, stuff like that. You know, when I was a kid, the voting system is screwed up. But all I know is, how do the Democrats know it's going to take a couple days to count the votes? It'd be just like November 3rd. Trump won the election on November 3rd. Biden won it on November 4th. So Trump's going to win it on November 5th. And Harris, what's she going to win on 7th or 8th? Okay, what's the Constitution say about the election? When is it supposed to be held? The first Tuesday of the 11th month, okay, every other year. When did that stop? When we had fair elections? And now we got machines, and it's still going to take days, because a human being can't say 1 Trump, 2 Trump, 10 Trump, 20 Trump, oh, here's one for Harris. That's going to take days. You know, this is what happens when you don't fix a problem. And the problem was in 2020. And us Americans let this country be taken over with a coup, using our election and the mainstream media to come out and say, well, Biden won a couple days later, and the press called it, Biden won. Doesn't matter that, you know, Michigan had well over 100% voter turnout. You know, Pennsylvania had 600,000 show up in the middle of the night and stuff. That had nothing to do with it. This is what happens. You know, in January 6th, when they sat there and protested this and what they did, would that scare everybody away? Anyway, this is what happens. Everybody knows they're going to steal. Like I say, if Harris legitimately gets 25% of the vote, that would be a miracle. Okay, the Democrats need at least 90 million votes to beat Trump. Do you think there's 90 million communists in this country? When I see videos of liberals waking up, saying I'm voting for Trump, women up the ass. They don't like Kamala. Women, black people, don't like Kamala. Your two biggest, strongest voting bases. But all of a sudden the population of LGBTQAI is going to jump to 30% of the population? Okay. So they're going to steal. I hear a commercial like that, I'm completely convinced. What are we going to do about it this time? Are we prepared to finally rise up and take the country back? Do you realize what, because we allowed the first steal to go away, what we as a people in this country have dealt with, and what the world has dealt with, because the American people allowed that to happen? Now, I'm not going to go about the COVID thing, because Trump was listening to some bad advice, but I think he would have woke up. I don't think people would end up losing their jobs, okay? And then you have the Ukraine-Russia war, which never would have happened, okay? And then look how much money a war that should have never happened and never would have happened if Trump was in office, how much it's cost the American taxpayers and how many lives it's cost. You know, lives in that one Nord Stream pipeline and stuff. I mean, that you blow up a $10 billion, $11 billion pipeline, that's an act of war. I just don't know what Russia can, much more they can take. But that wouldn't be going on. Israel and Hamas, would that be going on? No. Now, I'm not saying the Houthis wouldn't be doing their stupid stuff, but Trump would have bombed the ever-living hell out of them. I mean, Houthis are shooting hypersonic missiles into Israel. Where are they getting them? But that stuff, all this going on. The illegal immigration. Now, yeah, the illegals were coming in under Trump. He tried to put a wall up. You know, $5 billion he wanted for a wall. How much money have we sent to Ukraine to secure their borders? And now you got stuff happening in Aurora, all over the United States, but Aurora, Colorado with the apartments and the Venezuelans, and the Haitians in Springfield, Ohio. This is, you know, we got a lot of problems to fix when Trump gets in office. Us Americans got to band together. We can't get rid of all these illegals. Yeah, we can. You know, every citizen's allowed to make a citizen's arrest. Okay, you know they're illegal, you arrest their ass, take them to the cop shop, and get them shipped out of town. Down to the border and back they go. Okay, we need to get rid of them. Put Americans back to work. Make America first and great again. But anyway, and the war's coming. Okay. Like Thomas Jefferson said, and as I'm going to finish it off with this, with what's coming. And every American needs to realize this, okay? Because we're at that time again. Because we allowed it to get to that point. Anyway, it is time to water the tree of liberty with the blood of tyrants and patriots again. Anyway, Slow Wolf Prepper, out.